What up, everybody? Welcome to Laying the Cut Radio every Friday night, 9:30. Welcome back. We've been on hiatus for a little bit.
No, you've been on hiatus for a little bit.
Yo, I had to go somewhere, bro.
Yeah, Hawaii.
Yeah.
I know, and us New Yorkers over here, pasando frío acá.
Listen, it was nice in Kauai. I went to Kauai. I went to a small island, but it was nice.
I was hating. I was hating hard.
I know, which is sad.
Didn't they have that storm or something over there?
That was in the main island. It hit a little bit of it. It flooded a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. That was like 4 months before.
I was hating hard. I was like,
so it
yo,
wasn't
fuck
too
that
bad.
I was like, yo, fuck that.
You a hater, though.
I was hating. You right.
You a hater.
I'd rather hate in your face than hate behind your back. That's a fact.
But you a real hater. You was like, I don't like those bitches. Bitches are whack.
Fact.
Well, anyway, tonight we have my man on the side, Big Mike. What's good, brother?
What's good, my brother?
How you doing? How's the weather been treating you since I've been gone, bro?
What happened? The weather?
Yeah.
I mean, it's November now, so
you looking sharp tonight. Where you going?
I'm going to a party afterwards, B.
You look like you going stripping, B. Like that. You just gonna rip that off. Be like,
B,
yeah.
My body ain't there yet. Ain't there yet for stripping.
All right, and we have the lady of the show.
Yes.
Ms. Zareno. What's happening?
Good evening, guys. I missed the show. Happy you guys are back. That's my honest thing.
She kept hitting me up like, when you coming back?
I'm like, when are you coming back from Hawaii, right? But I'm glad you guys had a good time.
Yeah, we did. We had a good
It's
time.
still warm in here.
It's very warm.
It's always gonna be warm.
You wearing a sweater.
Don't worry about what I'm wearing. It's just,
It's
warm.
that.
And tonight we have a special guest that I've been pretty excited about having on the show since I asked you to be on the show. And, schedule change and all that stuff. But we have the talented Sally Montana on the show. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
In this hot studio.
Yes.
The somewhat nervous Sally Montana, but we're going to make sure you be all right.
Yes, I'll be all right.
So, Sally, where you come from?
Home.
What brings you to the show?
From the crib. Came from the crib.
Home, you know what I'm saying?
Your email?
So, you are from the States?
I grew up in Germany.
Okay.
And then I moved to Switzerland when I was 20-something, 22.
Wow.
Okay.
And then I got stuck there for over a decade. And I did a brief stint in South Africa. And then I came to New York.
For those who don't,
6 years ago.
For those who don't know, you are a photographer.
Yes.
A very talented and probably expensive photographer, correct?
I don't disagree.
I don't disagree. No, but you're very talented. You've taken pictures of a lot of people that people may know.
Probably, hopefully.
Your recent one was what? Seinfeld? Was that
Seinfeld? Yeah, that was the last big one, and then Jimmy Carter earlier this year.
That's right.
Former president.
Former president, you God.
Yes, I was about to say.
Yeah, I was
that.
just going to say that too. You got.
You got. How was that? How come you didn't get the rest of them?
He was, it was for the New York Times Magazine.
Okay.
So they interviewed him when his new album came out, when his book came out early in the year.
Nice.
So,
That's right. He did get a book out. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Venom was the album. What was the book called? I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm not that big. See, okay, I'm not that big of a You God fan. Like other members.
Out of all the members, which one is your favorite? I like Ghost. Mine is Ghostface.
All right. So my favorite is Method Man.
Everybody just goes famous.
No. My favorite is Method Man. Let's get that right. But the person who I feel has progressed since the group came out is Ghostface.
Right. Mine is either Ghostface or Raekwon. Those are my two.
No, Ghost is the most talented out of all of them, in my opinion.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But he's been the one that's been consistent.
Gotcha.
To me.
Gotcha.
But yes. But how was taking pictures of you guys?
It was amazing. I got the email from the New York Times editor, and I was super excited. I told all my friends, and I got the same reaction, like, oh, of all of them.
Shit, if I was your friend, I'd have been like, I gotta meet him. Yeah.
Wow.
I gotta meet him.
Come on, guys. And he was an absolute sport. Like, he delivered, the minute he came in, he was like, what are we doing? Tell me what to do. And then it was just on and on and on and on and on. And sometimes, these kind of people come in and they're like, a little reserved, and they kind of want to get it over with, and in and out. And he was like, he was just working it.
And that's really where the beauty of your art comes in, because you take amazing pictures, portraits, right? Because you're a portrait editor, photographer. Is it like that?
I'm a photographer with portrait specialty.
So what's that editor thing? When I saw a title, I just didn't. It was like an editor. Oh my god! It threw me off of the idea of.
Where did you see that?
I don't know. I saw it when I was reading.
Where the hell did you see that at?
Anyway, what I was going to get to.
You may have seen editorial photographer.
Yes.
Yeah, probably that.
Yes.
Okay.
As opposed to
She read it wrong,
conflict photographer or journalist or ad photographer or whatnot.
So what I was going to get to is that even through situations where you have a client, a person that wants to take a portrait and they just want to go, but you take the image right away. You're very good at that. It's like I could see the emotions in your portraits right away.
I would say that is one of my strengths, is connecting to people right away and making them feel at ease and getting right to it.
So do you pose them yourself, or do you let them just do what they want and you capture it?
It depends.
Okay.
There's people that are used to being in front of the camera,
Right.
and there are people that are not used to being in front of the camera.
Okay.
And usually, when you have people who are used to being in front of the camera, you tell them what kind of mood you want to achieve, what, the do's and don'ts, like don't put your hands in your pocket, don't cross your arms, give me this open, approachable attitude,
Right.
and that's it, that's enough. Whereas when you have people who are not used to being in front of the camera, they don't know what to do. And you kind of gotta distract them a little bit. I always talk smack to distract them. Whatever comes out,
Now, I went through your portfolio, through your website the other day, and I saw that you had a couple of events that you went to. I wanted to ask you, how was it like to take pictures at the Women's March?
It was humbling.
Humbling.
Yes. It was 500,000 people in DC, and it was like an entire day, and it was slow, but everybody was on it, and you got all ages, and you got kids with their signs, and you got women who are 80 years old and have marched all their lives, right? And they all put this energy in, and it's just I have to admit I shed a tear.
I can imagine. Which pictures do you think are more like, how can I put this? Which ones do you think grab more attention? Like the candid pictures, or the one that are set up like the one you did with You God and Jimmy Carter?
It's two different genres, and that's one of my struggles. When I came here to the US, it was like, well, if you want to advertise yourself, you gotta focus on one thing. Don't offer too many different things, right? Because when you do studio photography, studio portraits, and you do only that, you put 100% of your energy into that, which means you have good chances at being in the top 10. Whereas when you divide your energy, there's always going to be someone who's better at one or the other.
Right.
But I enjoy both. Like, I enjoy the details of studio photography and setting the light and, just working it. And then I also enjoy environmental portraits where you have to, work with sunlight that comes through a window, or you create this. You don't just have a backdrop. You next to the person that has to look good, you also want to make the room and the situation look good. Right. So there's a whole different aspect of that.
Do you feel that everybody thinks they could be a photographer? Because let me explain. Because my daughter swears she's a photographer. She's like, I got both of them.
How old are they?
They're 22 and 20. So she's
reasonable.
She's always on some, there's good lighting here. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I honestly don't know. I take pictures of how the pictures come out, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm not a person that she's like, the lighting is good here. I don't get that. So what does it mean for good lighting? Like, what does that really mean?
So if she has an eye for good lighting, that's a start, right?
Does she?
I haven't
seen you her father. You're supposed to be supportive. God damn. Jesus Christ.
She comes out good in pictures.
No, but that's it's already her brain works that way. Whether it's really the case or not, she can train that. Right. That's for an internship, that's for an apprenticeship, whatnot. But her brain is focused on that, so that's a start, right? So, everything else you can learn.
Right.
But in terms of being a professional photographer, you have to be able to replicate.
So what I'm saying to you, so what my other question is, do you feel that people on Instagram, especially those that want to be Instagram famous and models, whatever, do you feel like they think they could be photographers? No.
She's honest.
Exactly.
She's straight honest.
So stop it, ladies. Like, you're not doing anything.
Now,
well, it's one thing to, take good selfies. It's one thing to take a good photo here and there.
Right.
But if a person comes to you and says, I really like this, and that from your portfolio, can you do that with this person in completely different circumstances?
Got you.
And you still got to be able to pull it off and make it look good. And that's what even I struggle with.
Right.
Sometimes. Like sometimes you get into, when you have when you have a CEO portrait or any kind of,
What's CEO?
CEO, like
CEO,
any kind of manager or
yeah.
any kind of, office portrait.
Yeah.
Often the rooms they assign you are meeting rooms, boardrooms.
Gotcha.
And they all look the same. And you still gotta make a good photo.
Now, to continue what he was saying, like, what would you give somebody who wants to pick up photography? Like, what advice would you want to give that person? Like, let's say if they have, like, trouble, like, starting, like, let's say if they're shy or they have that fear of picking that up, what would you want to give that person, like, some type of advice?
And to piggyback on that, can anybody be a photographer?
I don't think anybody can.
No,
everybody can.
You gotta bring some talent or some determination.
Right.
Like if you really, really, really want it. It might take you a little longer. You might still get there if you stick to it. But I know some people who can be a photographer. No, that's what I said earlier, right? When I asked how your name is spelled.
Right.
Some brains just work differently. Like my brain works visually.
Right.
And I don't play any instruments. I forget about it. Like sing? No. And it's just, a friend once explained that to me. Like when you learn languages in school, there's a group of people who learns it just by listening, and there's a group of people who learns it by reading and seeing it. And I'm in that field, but there are other people who work audio, and that's completely not accessible to
Was
me.
there somebody that inspired you to become a photographer, or did you see something that you was like, you know what, that's what I want to do?
Let's go back to Queen.
Okay. Shout out to Queen. That was somebody loved by Queen. The movie is out this week, by the way.
I was 17. I was in 11th grade, and we got the task to stage our favorite music video.
Okay.
And my friends and I picked I'm Going Slightly Mad by Queen. Wow. And I did camera, and we got an A+.
Oh, nice.
And I was completely hooked after that.
What school was this? What school was this?
It was a high school in northern Germany.
Well, shout out to that high school in northern Germany.
Gymnasium Gannekesee.
Avida Zinn. That's only German.
There you go.
See?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Oh, thank you or you're welcome. Something like that, right?
That means
See,
goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay.
See you again.
Mike finds certain words to pick up chicks with. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
That's
No, I just got that from a Quentin Tarantino movie, so I just said it. I mean, straight up.
Fuck it. It works.
Hey.
So, Sally Montana, any relation to Joe Montana?
I have told people before that he is my godfather, and people have believed it.
If I would have never met you, I would have probably believed it too. Like, yeah,
I can sell it really well, too.
I was about to ask you, is that true? Because you walked in here with a 49ers jacket.
Right.
Yes, I did.
Is that your team, or is that just because of the name?
No, well, yes and no.
Okay.
Back in 2003, I bought this amazing 49ers jacket.
So you had that for a while.
On eBay. Yes.
That's
Shout out to eBay. You get some gems.
First of all,
on
that's a starter jacket. Starter was
it really
big
is.
back then.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, the fuck it was.
And It is secondhand from a woman named Sally, and I got the
Nice.
jacket, and I was like, oh my god. I was still in
Sally
art
Montana.
school, and it started off as a joke. I started showcasing our semester artworks under that name, and everybody laughed. I was like, that sounds like a porn name. I was like, it is not.
It does sound like a porn. It really does sound like a porn.
Now, out of all the people that you've worked with that you've taken pictures of, like, which one of them or which couple of them were you like starstruck by, or like did you feel like amazed that you was working with them?
So ever any starstruck from you?
Starstruck.
Like when you saw them, you was like, "Well, I'm actually working with this person."
It's only our show.
Well, Jimmy Carter was definitely high up.
I figured that because he's a former president. So I
Yes,
figured.
yeah. And he gave us 3 minutes. I got 37 frames
Really?
with him. Yes.
Really?
In 3 minutes.
Yes.
That's what you were told when you walked in, that you have 3 minutes to
We
give
were
him a shot.
we were scheduled to have 10
Okay.
minutes, and then I had to do different setups. I had to get him standing and sitting, and I don't know. I did that, and
Yeah, you did it so
at one point he was like, "All right, you got one more frame." That's it.
Wow. Hey, how much? How many pictures is a frame? Just
One frame is one
frame,
picture.
Gotcha.
Got you. Okay.
I'm stupid, so.
That's all right.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick break, and I'm gonna come back and ask you who was probably your worst person you ever took a picture of.
Ooh.
So, welcome back to the show. So we left off on you telling us who is probably the worst and the best person you ever worked with.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, back to one of the best. Liam Neeson.
Really? Really?
He is so just super friendly, nice, humble.
was it?
Liam Neeson from
from
Super
Taken.
yeah.
nice guy.
He had an extra set of skills.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's a fact.
Really?
Yo, he
He was
is
nice.
definitely one of my favorite
Yeah.
actors.
Super nice guy.
Really?
Yes.
And what time was this? Like what like time in his life when he started playing?
That was like in June or something.
Oh,
this year.
recently.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
I don't even
So he
think
was
that
already
movie's out yet.
established. He was already established,
No,
basically.
Obviously, yeah. No. Okay.
He, I met him twice, and one of the last times, he looked at my tattoos. He was like, "I really like your phoenix," and I never got a tattoo. And then when I turned 62, I caved. I got one.
You got
number
one? At
Yes.
62?
Yes.
Wow.
And he looks good for his
I
age.
was like, yeah.
He looks good for his age.
I don't even know how old he is.
He was
70?
like
I would never
natural
thought.
when
Yeah.
he took his
That dude's in
when
his
he was
60s.
taking his pictures.
I mean, but he looks good for his
He
age.
does. He does look good for his age. I mean, I'm sad that he died in Star Wars. That's listen, I'm a Star Wars fan, so yeah.
He had that
Yeah.
aura about him. He was just easy to go with.
Yeah.
Look at you.
And then the worst, I'm not gonna call names.
Damn it!
It was a New York figure in the real estate business, and
Oh, damn.
he did not believe in my skills and said
Oh.
the way I angled my camera that could not look good, and I should take his photo with a different background.
So he was a real estate agent?
How long ago was that?
That was earlier this year.
Did he used to be a real estate person, or
He's big. He's a big shot.
is it Trump? Because Trump.
No.
I was saying. Like,
No.
well, okay.
No, his name is not out there.
Gotcha.
But he's he's hustling.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Is he one of the dudes on TV?
Mm.
No. Okay.
He's one
Stop
of those quiet
poking.
ones. Yeah.
I'll get it.
Real estate, real estate.
No,
agent
you're
did
not.
his shit.
Even when I say the
Wow.
name, you won't know it.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I don't want to. You
That's
know.
fine. I agree. You don't want to yet.
Yeah.
So what is like one of the best places for you to shoot, and again one of the worst places that you've ever shot?
Best place depends. I mean, a good studio is always nice. That can
Okay.
be anywhere.
Mhm.
One of my most amazing projects that I don't currently have on my website was a trip to Antarctica.
Oh wow.
Antarctica?
Yes.
Wow.
You've been to several different continents, correct?
Yes.
Yes, and
I'm only missing Australia.
that's awesome. And you've
country I wanna
taken
go
your
to.
art
Yeah.
there. So
That's a
you're
long
taking
ass flight.
pictures.
Hell
and
yeah, that's like a good
it's-
easy 30-something hours.
It's
That's a
humbling.
long
Easily.
flight.
It's humbling.
This
It was
is what
a,
I wanted to get
That's
to.
easily
Yeah.
you gotta
Yeah.
transfer for that
it was a
shit.
travel story for a Swiss magazine, and they sent me there to document what it's.
For how long were you there?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
I flew to Buenos Aires, went on a ship. We went to the Falkland Islands. Then we went to South Georgia, which is an island that's 2 sea days east of the Falklands.
Damn.
And then we went to the Antarctic Peninsula.
Beautiful.
It's just breathtaking.
Man, she makes your trip to Hawaii look like shit.
Well, I mean,
I guess. Whatever,
so are
man.
you taking pictures like a maniac every time that
Yes.
Yes, right?
I have so many photos.
Like you.
Cause I mean, that's where everybody can be a good photographer. Cause you only point your camera and it looks good, right?
What kind of camera do you have?
I have a Hasselblad, which is a digital medium format, and
Okay.
I have a Nikon.
Because I've always, honestly, me speaking personally, I've always wanted to pick up photography, but I just never got a Nikon. Like I've never like purchased one. I never
Yeah.
got one, so it was just like a dream that I've always like.
So
wanted to
Nikon is
do.
the top of the line. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's
okay.
for it's the like Nikon, Canon, Sony, Fuji. Those are all pretty good these
But
days.
the higher end one.
Yes.
Don't be coming in here.
I
with
mean,
the box,
no,
with
but
the
they.
box
I mean,
with
they
the-
all have
Come in with
models
the
that
digital
are
joint.
little,
Yeah.
that are a little more affordable, and they all have their flagship models.
You also do videos or no? Just
Not
just
really.
Stills.
I should get into it.
Really?
It's asked over and over again.
Okay.
Like,
Is it
can you do a
harder?
little clip? Can you do this? Can you do that? And it's like, it's a different profession,
Yeah.
but it's something that you need to be able to deliver these days.
Is it harder or is it easier video?
It's different.
Different, gotcha.
It's a different skill set, really. I mean, it's a camera with a lens, yes,
Right.
but other than that, everything is different because it's a moving picture, and you gotta have sound, and you know.
A friend of mine who's a photographer wanted me to ask you this question, right?
If
Her question was, is it hard to balance family, friends when you travel and you work a lot?
yes, what's
As
her
a
name?
photographer.
What's her name?
Her name's Amara Moore. She's a photographer too. She's actually really good.
All right.
So, so she's
Hi, friend.
Hello. So is it hard?
Yes and no. I don't have family. I choose to not have kids.
Okay.
And because I think that would be really hard.
Right.
Traveling. Because I travel like a week out of the month, sometimes 2 weeks out of the month. So it's not a choice I will want. Like if I have kids, I'm all the way mom, right? Friends, when you're in this industry, you have friends in this industry.
Right.
And when you don't have kids, you often also have friends who are more career driven and maybe not have kids. So it's easier to balance that. And my best friends, yeah, I see them every 3 months, or, sometimes every 2 months, sometimes every 4 or 5 months. But that's how it is. That's not just my schedule, that's also their schedule, right? Because they also travel.
Because there's some people that feel like because they don't talk to their friends every day, they feel like that, that you're not my friend because you don't talk to them. Like,
No.
no, listen, we're grown-ups. Like, at the end of the day, we got to handle our business at the
Yeah.
end of the day. Like, I don't understand. Like, we're not in high school anymore. Like, we're not seeing each other in school every day.
Do you find?
You know,
You
Sorry.
catch up, I mean, you catch up. You see the person again, and you pick up right where you left off,
Exactly.
right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you find it hard to be a female photographer in this industry?
No.
I knew that was coming.
Really, because it's when you have it, you have it. And it's like,
I
it could
don't
be.
find it hard, but okay. So my goal eventually is to photograph like movie posters, right?
Okay.
Those kind of jobs currently still go to 50-plus-year-old white cis men.
Yes.
Wow.
And I want to get in there, but it's just going to take work.
You know what? It's funny that you said it because I was watching the Quincy Jones documentary.
I want to watch
Netflix.
that. I gotta watch that.
Right, and he tried to get into the score of movies, and he said the same thing. Like it's just ran by older white gentlemen, and for him to get into it was kind of crazy. It was like a black man can't make sound for a white man. That's what they told him, and he just did it right.
And this coming from a man who produced Thriller,
but he got props because he worked with Frank Sinatra. That's the only reason he was part of his like orchestra.
Right.
Like he was the lead person in his orchestra. So for you to say that,
but that's what it takes, right? I mean, you can need Frank Sinatra as credit.
Right.
Come
apparently,
on.
But that sucks. Even in this day and age, it shouldn't be like that. Your talent should speak for itself. But it's just like anything else. A white man.
I feel like it's a little harder to get there. But it will, you know.
Yeah, it will eventually.
The art speaks for itself.
Yes.
You know.
There's this wonderful organization called Women Photograph that Daniela founded together with Mallory. Founded 2 years ago. And the thing is, so many photo editors, when approached why they not hire women photographers especially for certain projects, right? The response is often, well, I would hire women, but I don't know where they are.
What?
So, like, they're not on the radar.
Gotcha.
It's not that they're not out there. Not on their radar.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So Women Photograph is a huge list of female photographers all across the globe, and it aims to get women on the radar.
Nice.
And it's I think I asked the New York Times magazine editor where she found me, and she said on that list.
Nice.
So
nice.
That's very nice. Yes.
Yeah.
So if you had to rate yourself in a scale of 1 to 10, right? How would you rate yourself?
10. Say it right now. 10.
11.
11.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Have you seen any newer talent that you was like oh wow, this person kind of has it, that he should keep going? Have you met anybody, have seen anybody new that you liked, or is probably equal to what you can do? Yeah,
of course.
Okay.
All in their different fields, though.
Gotcha.
Like nobody has the exact same aim like another photographer.
Okay.
I work with so many talented people, and this friend of mine just had a trip to Kenya and Burkina Faso and Morocco, and did amazing work over there.
Nice.
So I mean, how do you compare that?
Right.
It's a different field. Yeah.
Right. Is there what is the saddest thing you ever had to take a picture of?
Inauguration.
Now I'm thinking about what was the
It's high up. CNN hired me this October. I don't even know when it was. September. To photograph sexual abuse victims from the Catholic Church.
Wow.
In Pennsylvania.
Wow.
When
From
that
the
case blew
churches.
up. When that case blew up in Pennsylvania.
Damn.
And there were 5 people. 4 of them experienced sexual abuse, and one of them lost his son to OD suicide.
Right. Because of that.
Yes.
Damn.
Wow.
And that made me cry.
Wow.
It was rough. Yes.
I can imagine. Damn.
Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Do you have any other questions?
Nope. I'm pooped out. That's it.
Alright, so you've seen the show, right?
Yeah, I've watched some episodes.
I told you to watch the show before you got here. So
I did.
I did on purpose.
There is a section in this show.
Oh God.
There is a section on the show.
That's probably when I went to the bathroom.
There's a section of the show called the Love Guru section.
Yes, it is.
So what we do in the Love Guru section is we ask you questions that the viewers and listeners have sent us.
Okay.
Relationship questions. So you have to give them.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that part.
I gotta oh my God.
You're here for the whole hour.
That's it.
So you have to. We're gonna put you in the hot seat.
All right.
I'll help you out, but
And
most of the
Serena will
questions-
definitely help you out.
most
with
questions
this.
you're gonna ask.
Yeah.
My last question to you is: who would you want to work with, past and present?
Obama.
Really?
Yes, nice.
I came to the U.S. to photograph President Obama,
Get out.
and I still want to do it.
Hey.
How hard or how easy it is to? Do they call you or do you try to reach out to them to get them?
I reached out to them, but ideally I get it as a magazine assignment,
Nice.
and that has not happened yet.
Mm.
It will.
It will.
Speaking into his existence.
We're gonna help you out. We're gonna put that out there on our page.
Yes, we will.
To get you to photograph.
And Barack, Michelle, if you hear this,
Hey, listen,
give me a
if you
call.
get that, listen, hey, us three, we will definitely be in that picture with Michelle. I'm letting you know that right
I
now.
was saying, if you want a photographer, that's
Hey, listen, hey, hey.
You know, we in there.
If you want us to be with the first lady and first.
But that's pretty cool. So, are you more in the United States or are you more in Germany?
I left Germany in 2000.
Oh, you left Germany. Okay.
So Switzerland is my second home, but I moved here 6 years ago, and this is my main focus.
Gotcha.
You have a saying on your page that I saw. Is like every day is not the same. Is that what? Am I saying it right?
Yeah, no,
No days. No.
Yeah,
days
whatever
the
it
same.
says.
Right.
Somebody else wrote that for me.
The honesty, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Well, with that, we'll be right back. Yeah, we're debating over here. If anybody knows on live, could you please let me know how did George Michael die? Because I forgot how he died. Actually, Mrs. Rengifo, you're on. Could you please find out how he died and just text me, please? Thank you. My wife is like the Google
Oh, your
manager.
wife?
Yeah.
Shout out
She's
to my
like the
cousin's
Google
wife.
manager.
Shout out to my cousin's wife.
Awesome.
So she's real quick with the answers. But so do you live in? I don't want to say where you live at. Can I say where you live at?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So you live in Brooklyn.
Yes.
You live in Bushwick, Brooklyn.
Yes.
Oh.
Which is kind of hard. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like even you say she says. I live in the Puerto Rican side, not the hip side. I get it. That shit is still rough out there. What kind of music do you listen to?
Good question. Depends on the mood.
I look like an everything type of expression.
Yes. Today, getting ready, I listen to Queen. I love some good jazz.
Okay.
I love some. Growing up, you guys in America missed out on so much good music.
Really?
From
Really?
like Italy and France, like Paolo Conte and Gianna Nannini and all that stuff from the 80s.
You know, I have a
It's
friend-
hilarious.
That's why it's so good to like know people from like other countries because you get to open up.
Well,
to,
I have a friend on Instagram. Her name is I still love her. Right? That's an Instagram tag.
Okay.
I still
And
love her.
Yeah, and she lives in Germany. And she puts up like different artists that I personally would never have listened to if it wasn't for her. So shout out to her.
Right.
Yes, if you want to follow her, I still love her. I still love her. She loves Jay Dilla, by the way.
Okay.
If you know who Jay Dilla is, she loves Jay Dilla. But yeah. So if it wasn't for her, and she's in Germany, so she has a different like ear.
How old is she?
I have no idea. But I think she's around my age.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she knows the 80s Italo
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you know what it is. It is what it is. So, but real quick,
Yes,
right?
sir.
We almost.
Yes, sir.
You know when the what you call it? When the salsa music starts playing.
Yes, sir. It is about that time of the show.
I gotta go. I really gotta go to the
It
bathroom.
is that time of the show, my
You
brothers.
are not going
What
anywhere.
part of the show is it, my brother?
This is called the Love Guru section.
Okay.
He says that so passionately, man.
Yeah, he does.
This guy, he's like,
The salsa
That's
music
your
is
shit, right?
playing. So
Damn.
we kind of told you what the Love Guru was beforehand. So
Yeah, like 2 minutes ago.
we get information from our viewers,
Uh-huh.
right?
Oh, you
And she starts sweating.
Yeah, just in case you get nervous with these questions, you know? We're gonna put you on the hot seat with these questions.
So, the Love Guru, you know, people need advice,
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right.
and we're more than happy to give it to them. So,
Yes.
Mike,
Alright.
please start us off with the first question, please.
The first Love Guru question is, I'm very attracted to my friend's new boyfriend. Should I stop hanging out with her to avoid my lust for him?
No.
Wow.
Whoa, that I did not expect that. Why?
No, because she's your best friend. You gotta figure it out.
Yeah,
It's true.
Yeah.
you got to be around her.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't compromise
Right.
a
If that's your best
relationship
friend that
today.
you've known for a long time,
Yes.
you gotta.
You owe her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My only advice: do not get drunk around both of them.
That's
No.
a fact.
Yeah.
that's
don't.
no.
Because
Yes.
then your feelings are
I-
gonna come out, and then you're gonna start grabbing up on his leg, and then you're gonna be getting punched in the face by his girlfriend.
Not even that. She falls asleep. They both still up. Mike. Mike is out of control.
What's wrong with you, man?
Listen, it's Friday, man. It's Friday,
It's
B.
Friday, B.
It's Friday, B. It's Friday, B.
Niggas go down every day, B.
Females get caught out here every day,
Zarena's trying to be PG today. I don't know why.
B. That's a fact.
I don't know.
She's like, no.
Listen, beware of the every Friday. You heard?
Oh, man.
Second question.
Next question, my brother.
Second question. Can you talk about the benefits of couples counseling? The benefits of couples counseling. Can you talk about it?
I never went to couples counseling,
Me neither.
but yes, do it.
That's when.
And do
that's
it before it's necessary.
Yeah. Like I feel-
Doing it before it's necessary.
Yes.
Hold
There
on,
you
but
go.
you only go because it's necessary.
No, but doing it before. It's
Some people don't want to go because you got to pay for that. It's like, yo, why do we have to pay for something that we can fix
I don't think
ourselves?
that's what she's saying. I think she's saying do it preemptively.
Oh, okay.
Because you already foresee something happening, correct? Because I don't.
Or maybe I should say do it before it's too late.
Yes, that's what,
Because, you know, often people start when it's too late
Right.
already.
Right.
So you might as well start before it's a real issue.
I've never done couples counseling, so I can't answer that.
Me neither.
But if sex is out, it's not happening.
Yeah.
You're downhill from there already.
That's
so.
a fact.
I did. I
Word.
didn't do sex counseling, but I did do marriage counseling.
Did it
At
work
one
out?
point- No, it did not.
When did you start?
And I got married young, so that's a whole different.
No, but when did you start the
Was
counseling?
it too late?
Was it too late?
Like, was it like?
We felt that we wanted to go before it was too late, and that's why I repeated that when you said that because it made sense. We felt that we had to go before because we already kind of sensed probably issues that we were already trying to deal with on the side.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Was it helpful? It depends where
You gotta be, you gotta be
and
open
depends,
to it.
yeah.
It
if
depends
that's
on the
type of-
people. Like if
There's people
you're
that are-
aware and if you're self-conscious, or not self-conscious, if you are self-aware and if you work on yourself,
And there's people that
It's-
hear it just it
you know,
doesn't.
you're more
you know.
likely to be open to what's being said.
So that varies with the people,
Yeah.
with your your characteristics for sure.
Third love guru question is: how do I deal with my husband's overbearing family?
Boundaries.
Yeah. You got them dead in the bud, bro.
Again,
That's a
boundaries
fact.
before it becomes an issue.
Yeah.
You know, try and keep it unemotional. Try and say it right away before you get angry. Say, could you please give me some breathing room? Or I need to step out for a second. Or you're making me feel uncomfortable. I need some space.
And let your significant other know, like, your mother's being a dick.
Right.
Like, it's gonna get to the point
Right.
where I'm
Yeah.
about to tell your mother something,
Right.
so please let her know ASAP.
Right. I used to do the same thing with my ex when it came to her father. I was like, yo, babe,
Like,
you have to talk.
because what happens, I warned you. Am I wrong?
Shit
No,
happens. you know what
actually,
I'm
you
saying?
should be able to say that to
Your significant
your
other.
mother-in-law.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Don't put that you having the issue with your
I
mother-in-law.
know that's right.
You say it.
So you shouldn't put that upon your spouse.
Right.
You should talk to your mother-in-law and say, "Listen, I love you,
But
but here's the thing."
you get on my goddamn nerves.
You gotta start off with that. Listen, I love you, people.
But
When anybody says that shit, when anybody said anything with that, then you know I care for you. But
No, but
I can't stand you.
Own your space. Own your boundaries. You know, you are valid. Your needs are valid.
I hear
And
that.
if you communicate them in an adult way, people will listen.
You'll be all right.
So don't go to the significant other. Go directly to the target.
Yes. Because you're putting extra strain on your own relationship if you say, listen, babe, you got to deal with that because I'm out.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Okay. Mike, what's this question?
Next question is, what are some romantic fall activities besides apple picking?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I agree with you.
Thanks, thank God.
I'm not a fan of apple picking or pumpkin picking.
I never went apple picking.
Like that. I think they do
fall
that.
activities?
I think they do that for the gram. Like they do that.
So when was the last time? When was the last time you said, "Yo, babe, let's go apple picking"?
Never. I've never
done
said that. People do it just to put that shit on Instagram.
Yeah, I never do that.
Like, what do you? How many apples you gonna pick? You ain't gonna do shit with those apples.
You're gonna eat them.
Yeah.
Most you're gonna eat them. That's
apple
it.
pie.
No,
apple pie.
unless you make an apple pie, that's a different story.
Right.
But most of the time, this shit's gonna get rotten.
Right.
And you're not gonna eat none of them shit.
Right.
Why are you going over there?
Talk your
Make
shit,
some apple
Fredo.
pie. Get some candles. Get on the couch. Have some tea with your apple pie.
There you
And
go.
that's it. You'll be alright.
Yeah.
But apple picking, get the fuck out of here. You
Yeah.
ain't fucking know apple picking.
Or you buy apple pie like from the store.
Trader Joe's apple pies. Hey, listen, Trader Joe's, they might be a little expensive, but
we
them
should all
should be
go
popping.
apple picking
Hey,
once.
seriously
For
though?
what?
No,
To
but
pick a
my
good apple.
apple
Get the
pie
fuck
is
outta here.
killer.
I think we should all go
there you
apple.
go.
Nobody beats my
I get a
apple
pack.
pie.
I can get a pack of 12 apples at Trader Joe's for like a good
Sally
like
Montana,
$12.
you're not allowed to say that you make amazing pie and come around and
You're right. Don't bring any
And
pie.
no,
Like,
it's not.
you ain't bring no
I
pie.
haven't got
Sorry,
apple
but-
picking yet.
So hold up. You really want to go apple picking?
I said once. We should go
For
once.
what reason? You didn't go. You go to the farmer's market
For
and
the
get a
gram,
good apple.
for the
Yeah, for the gram.
I'm not really big on the gram, actually. I'm not. But.
No, you're not.
I'm not. Okay. All right. Wow.
I come apple picking with you.
There you
I'm
go.
serious.
There you go.
Oh my, can we take pictures?
Yes,
Oh
yes.
God. Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
take
the gram.
only iPhone
Are you
photos
BSing
though.
me?
I'm not gonna bring my camera.
Are you BSing me right now?
No, I'm
She
not.
needs
I
pictures
am
for the
really-
gram. Her Instagram is black as fuck.
You gotta figure out
My daughter said
I
that and I didn't believe her.
Wait,
Give
wait,
me a second.
what?
Give me a second.
I
My
take
daughter-
photos, but you gotta
My
figure out
daughter-
transport.
I got you.
Oh, you got a car.
Yes, I
Oh,
do.
dream team.
I said she needs pictures for Instagram.
You
Shit's
know what?
black as
Hold
fuck.
on. I'm gonna get
Like
back to
Jake
this.
said.
Oh, excuse me. I kind of know my Instagram is whack. And I'm gonna say it. And it kind of hurts to say it because society's like so cruel with that nonsense. But it's gonna come and it's gonna be upgraded, especially because we're going Apple.
Like you just need to put like a new pictures. Like that's it. Like
I will.
it ain't gotta be anything for nobody. Just put it for yourself because this shit is terrible.
My daughter told me the same thing. She's like, your Instagram is horrible, and I'm like,
Zarina, how old is your daughter again?
15.
15?
Yeah, she know.
Yeah, she knows.
She's in that generation.
No matter what, like your Instagram can be
All right, so
amazing.
Yeah, young kid- young kid
Your
can tell you.
daughter's
Yeah,
gonna
my
Like, yo,
daughter-
ma, your shit is wow.
My daughter tells me like my Instagram, like you just take pictures of me taking. I'm like, yeah, because I don't care.
I am super happy, guys. You could talk all the nonsense.
Now you going out picking. Now you
I
the
want
shit
to share
though.
that with that moment with
By
you.
the
I'm
way,
gonna be
it's
very
almost
happy.
winter. When you going out picking?
All right, pumpkin. Oh, damn it.
That shit is over.
We'll go
Pumpkin carving is over.
Oh.
Go find a turkey,
We're gonna
son.
find
Next
a
next
Is apple
question.
picking over?
It probably is.
No,
Next-
it's not over.
Come on.
Yeah, it probably is.
Next, alright. Next Love Guru question is.
There goes that. There goes my happiness.
Next question is, I've been dealing with a guy for a few months and recently met his family. I think that is a good sign. What do you think? It depends on what's his
Few
intention.
months?
I've been dealing with a guy for a few months and recently met his family. I think that is a good sign. What do you think?
The question should be like, how early is it to meet his family? How early is too early?
Like, if a guy, like, how long does it take for a guy?
It's when you feel it, guys.
When you feel it, you feel it.
Right.
Thanks. Is it-
Meeting family is good.
Because a guy could be, because a guy could meet your family and then probably like a month later he could dog you out.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
Notice who said it, right?
That's why I said yes. This is why I said
It
yes.
depends on the guy. It depends on the guy.
It depends on
If
the
he
guy.
has good intentions, then it's a good thing. But if it's a dude that just want to get in your pants and he's willing to go meet your family just to do that, then he's a bad sign.
I think my wife met my mother like after 1 month. But
Damn!
But that's because I already got her pants though. So I was like, and plus she was coming to my house. She woke up. She was dead. So.
Oh, she did the walk of shame.
No, she didn't want. She was in the house all day. And I could
knowing your mother. And knowing your mother.
My mother was like, "Okay, who's that?" Okay.
I wish I would have been there. Oh, I wish I would have been there to see that. Oh, I would have killed myself.
This is why my wife does not listen to the show. She hates listening to the show. She's like, "Why do you?"
You told me she was there all the time.
What?
Didn't you say she was
She'll
on?
come on for like a second, and then she's gone. She's like,
That lady, yo,
She's
that
just trying
lady
to
is
Google
bugged
how
out.
George Michael died.
We still waiting on it.
Listen, that lady is so bugged out. She was at, his mother was at my birth. Like she was there when I was being born, so I know how she is.
Yeah.
So you know, but last love guru question is it wrong for a man in a relationship to buy a female friend pantries or a bra?
Hold up. Before you say that,
Yes.
can you say glue fix for me?
What?
Glue fix.
Goofix?
Somebody asked me to tell you to say glue fix.
For what?
I don't know who is Jemskowski.
Tim Scott. Oh, Jan.
You know him? You know that person?
He's my Ghana student. Shout out to Jan.
Oh,
Say glue fix.
glue fix?
Yeah. What does
What
that mean?
does that mean? I feel like it's some foul language.
Jan is a very kind soul.
But
Sitting in New Hampshire, cracking out right now.
oh, okay, got you.
Glue fix.
Can I flip the bird?
Yeah. Let me put you on. let me flip it over for you so you can flip it. Yeah.
Hey, Jan.
We're gonna Google what glue fix means.
Yes. Let me repeat the question one
Oh,
more time.
Gluefix! Oh my god! Yes, that was a hint. That
What
was
is
a
it?
hint to yes. Gluefix is it's like a tea bag for mulled wine. It's mulled wine spices. So I take the bird back. Yeah.
Too late. That's
Sorry for the bird.
it. Too late. It's in his memory bank already. Like, yo, nah, damn.
So that's for the romantic fall activity. Get some mulled wine going.
Gotcha.
Got you. Yo, shout out to him.
Shout out to what's his name?
Jan.
Jan.
Shout out to
Shout out
you.
to
And his
Jan.
wife Dana.
And your wife. So hold on real quick before the last question because it's about to run out of time. Where can they find you at?
SallyMontana.com.
SallyMontana.com. Go follow SallyMontana.com and on Instagram it's SallyMontana_photo. If you want to reach out to her, if you want to take pictures, she's somewhat pricey, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
Well, if you know, I've done hours for hours before, so
Yeah.
if you got something good to offer, like if you know.
Okay. Well, catch us on YouTube. This whole episode will be on YouTube sometime next week. Editing takes time. But go ahead, Mike. What's the last question?
Last question is it wrong for a man in a relationship to buy a female friend panties or a bra?
What?
Is it
So
wrong?
the man is in the relationship.
Is it wrong
and
for a
then
man?
one of his
Yeah,
buddy
is it wrong for a
friends-
man in a relationship to buy a female friend panties or a bra? Hell yeah. Don't be out here buying your female friends no panties or bras.
I've never heard of anybody
Sally-
doing that. Like, why would you want to do that?
That man don't love his life.
Sally, if we have a boyfriend and he buys his female friend underwear, that's not our boyfriend.
Yeah, no,
Right?
that sounds
That's
wrong.
That's like if we have a
Right.
girlfriend and she buys her male
Right,
friend
Sally,
boxers
cheers
and
to
tank
that.
tops.
So, Sally,
Bitch, the
how
fuck
do you
you
feel
doing?
being 40? I want to say, there
Amazing.
you go. And I'm going to say just like that because it's like, oh my God, we can't ask age, but yes, we can.
I turned 40 in April of this year, and it feels different, and it feels amazing.
Let me ask
good.
you this. Personal
40 is the best time, by the way.
35, I'm 35, and I'm currently always thinking of how will it be when I'm 30. Because I feel like I have certain things that I want to do. And I'm
Oh,
like,
you're 35
my
thinking
God.
how it would be when you're 30?
I'm 35 thinking how would it be when I'm 40. So I'm already anticipating 40. And that's why I asked right
Keep
away,
drinking, buddy.
how is it being 40? Because I keep thinking at 40 for some reason.
40's a shit, by the way.
What is the shit?
Got it.
Yeah.
I got it. There you go. No,
No, I
fear
mean,
on the
you-
thought. There's
No,
those
it's
thoughts
like
that I come
you
to
know
every
what
day.
you want, you
Right.
know yourself. You already know yourself
Right.
at 35 if you're lucky.
Right.
Correct.
But 40 adds a different layer to it. It's like,
That's what I'm saying.
when I turned 40, I said, I feel like a grown up now.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
with 39, you can still kind of get away. Like you're in that midway between not really grown up and almost there. When you're 40, it's on. Yes.
Yeah. 40 is
good.
good. I like 40.
I like
And
it.
I said that
Love
because
it.
your reaction was amazing right away. So I was like, you know what? Yes, how excited!
I don't want to go back.
Right. And you still feel
That's
I
how I
wouldn't go
wanna
back past 40. Like if I could stay at 40 like a vampire, I'd be at 40 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only gonna get better.
Plus sex is way better at 40.
I could believe it. I could believe it.
It is. But I'm good like that.
All right. All right.
So, Sally, I want to thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, I was very excited and, to have you on the show. Shout out to Birdie who helped us out, but.
Yes. She moved to Tampa.
No, she didn't. Did she really?
I looked her up on Instagram and I wanted to tag her today, and it said new start, and her location tag was Tampa.
Get out of here. Well, Birdie's been on this show before. Okay. Birdie. We actually went to high school together, so that's how I know Birdie. And I didn't know she was like this big book person. Like I was like, oh shit, okay. But yeah, that's how. I saw a picture of you with Birdie, and I was like, yeah.
I only met her once, and we drunkenly played pool. Well, she watched while I played
Birdie's
pool
such
with
a
her
nice
friends.
person. Birdie's such a
my
nice
first
person.
time.
But I really want to thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah,
and
my friend's
Thank you for having me and for waiting since June.
I would have waited till forever.
Oh
my God. but thanks for coming. And hope you enjoyed yourself. You wasn't nervous. You wasn't nervous at all.
no,
You know what I'm saying? So
it was you. You made me feel comfortable.
I told you.
That's my photo skill. That's what I do to my subjects to close that circle.
So
if you want to contact you through email,
you can put that in my pocket, my jacket pocket.
Yeah.
So, any last questions, ladies and gentlemen?
No, everything is copacetic.
Mike, by the way, you see how Mike is dressed up? He never comes like that.
I don't.
He's going to a party.
Mike is on.
I'm going out. I'm going to my friend's birthday party.
Mike is on a prowl, by the way. Notice that he doesn't invite nobody, right?
Yeah. He's like, you want to come along,
No,
this is what are you guys doing? What are your Friday night plans? None of that. None of that.
That's Mike. Mike don't care about nobody.
Yeah, we ain't going.
He's like, oh, y'all are 40? Way too old for my
Who the old people?
So what you want me to come in? Tank top and shorts?
Y'all played Queen, George Michael? Nobody knows that shit?
Yeah, ain't nobody playing that shit where I'm going. My brother. But yes, shout out to everybody. Thanks for everybody watching. Everybody that's on live, everybody that's gonna be on YouTube watching this shit. Everybody listening to the podcast. We appreciate you being a part of the show.
Is this a new season?
Oh yeah, this is season 6.
Oh yeah.
Season 6.
First episode of season 6.
First episode of season 6. That's you.
Yay.
Yeah. So everybody have a good night. Wait, but let me cue this up before I tell everybody have a good night, because it would suck to just leave on nothing. So, Mike, what the hell are you doing over there, man?
Cleaning my screen, goddammit.
Can you play some Queen?
Play some
It's
Queen.
an outro.
What song you want to hear from Queen?
We Will Rock You. I'm guessing.
I'm gonna let her pick. What song you want to hear?
Don't Stop Me Now. Just to release everybody in a Friday night, get your party going, get out.
Queen.
I'm not going to a party. Not me.
Why ain't you going to a party?
No, dear. No. Zero.
Is it that bad?
No, it's not bad. It's just no party.
I'm just gonna go home and sing. Because I don't do karaoke.
So I had the sweater on, but the three of you are sweating. Like,
Yeah.
you guys are sweating so much.
Me?
The three of you.
No, I'm good. I'm straight. He's sweating.
Because it's hot selling.
I'm light skinned. Light skins don't sweat.
Oh, there you go. Well, but
Oh, why am I sweating then?
I mean, you pale, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
I ain't messing with Mike.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You guys have a good day.